the floor where they drop like bombs. Faceless voices running all the cons. Digital whispers in a binary night. No light, no face, pure sound, no sight. Stories unfold in the dark unscrolled. Echoes of silence, secrets untold. Waves crash loud in this audio cave. No mic, no fame, just the sound we crave. Tune and turn up, let the silence break. Raw, unfiltered, hear the earthquake. No mic needed, just a vibe that's real. Faceless words you can touch and feel. In shadows, voices untamed. No need for spotlight, no claim to fame. Just a beat of life in a stream of thought. Every word a punchline, no need to be taught. Just listen close, no visuals needed. Raw conversation, unprocessed, unseated. Feel the pulse in every sentence said. No distractions, just thoughts in your head. Whispers of the streets, rumbling through. Faceless yet vivid, a world in view. No mic, just souls, connecting in flow. Pure and raw, let the rhythm go.
Humanity has known for a long time what fractals are. It is a very strange situation in which an idea which each time I look at all documents have deeper and deeper roots, never how to say it, gelled. Benoit Mandelbrot. Benoit Mandelbrot was a visionary mathematician who revolutionized our understanding of geometry and the natural world. Born in Poland in 1924, he later moved to France and then to the United States, where he spent much of his career at IBM's Thomas J. Watson Research Center. Benoit Mandelbrot was born in Warsaw, Poland, in 1924, into a family with a strong intellectual tradition. His father was a clothing merchant, while his mother was a dental surgeon. His early education was far from conventional. For his first 2 years, he was tutored privately by an uncle who eschewed rote learning, instead focusing on activities like playing chess and reading maps. This unconventional start shaped his highly geometrical approach to mathematics and his unique insights into problems. In 1936, at the age of 11, Mandelbrot and his family emigrated from Poland to France, partly due to the rising anti-Semitism in Poland. The family faced economic hardship and lived in a tenement in Paris. However, his parents strongly believed in the French education system and encouraged him to acculturate quickly. His schooling became irregular due to the outbreak of World War II. During the war, his family moved to Toul, in central France, where he was secretly aided by a local rabbi to continue his studies. For several years, the Mandelbrots lived in constant fear. Between 1942 and 1944, he wandered, taking various jobs, including working as an apprentice toolmaker and caring for horses, while attempting to study on his own. After the war, at the age of 20, Mandelbrot returned to Paris and took demanding entrance exams for elite science schools. Despite his interrupted education, he performed exceptionally well, often solving problems through geometric intuition rather than conventional analytical methods. He attended the École Polytechnique from 1945 to 1947, studying under influential mathematicians like Gaston Julia and Paul Lévy. Subsequently, he pursued further studies in the United States, earning a master's degree in aeronautics from the California Institute of Technology in 1949. He then returned to France to complete his PhD in mathematical sciences at the University of Paris in 1952. His early life experiences, marked by displacement and an unconventional education, fostered his independent thinking and his unique perspective on the world's inherent roughness. 1953 to 1958, postdoctoral and early research. Following his doctorate, Mandelbrot spent a pivotal year, from 1953 to 1954, as a research fellow at the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton, New Jersey, under the sponsorship of the legendary mathematician John von Neumann. This experience exposed him to the nascent field of computer technology, which would prove crucial to his later breakthroughs. He also spent time as a staff member at the Centre National de la Recherche Scientifique in Paris from 1949 to 1958, and collaborated with Jean Piaget at the International Centre for Genetic Epistemology in Geneva, Switzerland, from 1955 to 1957. During this period, he also held temporary positions at the University of Lille and the École Polytechnique. This formative time allowed him to develop his distinctive, interdisciplinary approach, exploring problems in areas like information theory, economics, and fluid dynamics. 1958 to 1987, the IBM years and the birth of fractals. In 1958, Mandelbrot moved to the United States and joined the IBM Thomas J. Watson Research Center in Yorktown Heights, New York, where he would remain for 35 years. This was a critical juncture in his career, as IBM provided him with the intellectual freedom and, crucially, access to powerful computers that enabled his groundbreaking work. 1961, early insights into financial markets. Mandelbrot applied his keen eye for pattern and irregularity to financial data. He famously studied the fluctuations of cotton prices and observed that large price changes, rather than being rare anomalies as predicted by conventional financial models, occurred with a surprising frequency and tended to cluster together. He found that these patterns exhibited a form of self-similarity across different time scales, a concept that would later become a cornerstone of fractal geometry. His work challenged the prevailing bell curve assumptions in finance, arguing that markets displayed a wild randomness with fat tails, meaning extreme events were far more likely than standard models suggested. 1960s to 1970s, the genesis of fractal geometry. While at IBM, Mandelbrot delved into a wide range of seemingly disparate problems, from the distribution of words in languages Zipf's law to the statistical properties of noise in communication lines. He began to notice recurring patterns of roughness and self-similarity across these diverse phenomena. He realized that the traditional Euclidean geometry, with its smooth lines and regular shapes, was inadequate for describing the complex, irregular forms found in nature. 1975, coining fractal and les objets fractals. This year marked a turning point with the publication of his seminal book, Les objets fractals, for me, has it et dimension fractal objects, form, chance, and dimension. In this work, he coined the term fractal to describe these new mathematical objects, which he defined as shapes where the fractal dimension, a measure of their roughness or fragmentation, was greater than their topological dimension. 1977, Fractals, Form, Chance, and Dimension. An expanded and translated version of his 1975 book further disseminated his ideas. 1980, the Mandelbrot set. Utilizing IBM's advanced computer graphics capabilities, Mandelbrot visualized a set that emerged from a simple iterative equation in the complex plane Zn plus 1 equals Zn2 plus C. The resulting image, known as the Mandelbrot set, revealed an astonishingly intricate, endlessly self-similar boundary that became an icon of mathematics and popular culture, showcasing the profound beauty and complexity that could arise from simple rules. 1982, The Fractal Geometry of Nature. This highly influential book, an expanded version of his earlier works, brought fractal geometry to a much wider audience. It showcased numerous examples of fractals in nature, from coastlines and clouds to mountains and trees, arguing that these seemingly messy phenomena could be precisely described and understood through his new geometry. This book significantly enhanced the public and scientific understanding of fractals, demonstrating their broad applicability. 1987 to 2010, Yale and continued influence. In 1987, after IBM reorganized its pure research division, Mandelbrot accepted a teaching position at Yale University. He became a Sterling Professor of Mathematical Sciences in 1999, one of the highest honors at Yale, and continued to teach and write extensively until his death in 2010. During his later years, he continued to refine his ideas, apply them to new domains, and engage with the scientific community. His work on multifractals, which are fractals with varying scaling properties, further extended the theory. He remained a prominent figure, championing the power of visual exploration in mathematics and advocating for a more intuitive, less formal approach to scientific discovery, constantly challenging established norms and inspiring generations of researchers across countless fields. I claim that many patterns of nature are so irregular and fragmented, that, compared with Euclid, a term used in this work to denote all of standard geometry, nature exhibits not simply a higher degree but an altogether different level of complexity. The existence of these patterns challenges us to study these forms that Euclid leaves aside as being formless, to investigate the morphology of the amorphous. Benoit Mandelbrot. Benoit Mandelbrot received numerous awards and honors throughout his distinguished career, recognizing his groundbreaking contributions to mathematics and science. These accolades highlight the profound impact of his work on diverse fields. Among his most significant recognitions were, Barnard Medal for Meritorious Service to Science 1985, this prestigious award acknowledged his outstanding scientific achievements. Franklin Medal for Signal and Eminent Service in Science 1986, awarded for his significant contributions to science. Harvey Prize for Science and Technology 1989, this international prize recognized his exceptional advancements in science and technology. Wolf Prize in Physics 1993, one of the highest honors in physics, this prize recognized him for his singular initiation of a new field of science by recognizing the implications and applications to physics and other scientific disciplines, and for developing the mathematical tools appropriate to these studies. Japan Prize 2003, he was awarded this for his creation of universal concepts in complex systems, specifically chaos and fractals, contributing significantly to the science and technology of complexity. Lewis Fry Richardson Medal 2000, awarded by the European Geosciences Union for his pioneering work in introducing the concepts of fractal geometry and demonstrating their application in geophysics. William Proctor Prize for Scientific Achievement 2002, presented by Sigma Xi, the Scientific Research Honor Society. Officer of the Legion d'Honneur 2006, France's highest order of merit, he was initially appointed as a Chevalier in 1990 before being promoted to officer. Bibliography. In English. Fractals, Form, Chance, and Dimension, 1977, 2020. Mandelbrot, Benoit B. 1982. The Fractal Geometry of Nature. San Francisco, W. H. Freeman. ISBN 978-0-7167-11.
Mics on the floor where they drop like bombs. Faceless voices running all the cons. Digital whispers in a binary night. No light, no face, pure sound, no sight. Stories unfold in the dark unscrolled. Echoes of silence, secrets untold. Waves crash loud in this audio cave. No mic, no frame, just the sound we crave. Tune in, turn up, let the silence break. break. Raw, unfiltered, hear the earthquake. No mic needed, just the vibe that's real. Faceless words you can touch and feel. Hidden in shadows, voices untamed. No need for spotlight, no claim to fame. Just the beat of life in a stream of thought. Every word a punchline, no need to be taught. Just listen close, no visuals needed. Raw conversation, unprocessed, unseated. Feel the pulse in every sentence said. No distractions, just thoughts in your head. Whispers of the streets, rumbling through. Faceless yet vivid, a world in view. No mic, just souls connecting in flow. Pure and raw, let the rhythm go. Pure and raw. Pure and raw. Turn up, let the silence break. Raw, unfiltered, hear the earthquake. No mic needed, just the vibe that's real. Faceless words you can touch and feel. Tune in, turn up, let the silence break. Raw, unfiltered, hear the earthquake. No mic needed, just the vibe that's real. Faceless words you can touch and feel. Pure and raw.
Play.